To solve this question, we need to first substitute in our known variables a and c, and then use opposite operations to isolate and find the value of our variable b. Let's start by making those substitutions. We have c, which is equal to 10, times b, which is our unknown variable, so that will stay the same, minus 3, equals 50, minus b, again our unknown variable, plus a, which is 2, times b, our unknown variable, plus 1. And now we can work to simplify. So let's start by doing some distributive property. We have 10 times b over here, which would give us 10b, and 10 times negative 3 would give us negative 30, equals 50. And this is actually a bit of a hidden distributive property, because if it exists in math, there's always one of them. So this is really a negative one that we need to distribute in, but we'll come back to that in just a second. So we have minus b plus 2 times b would give us 2b, and 2 times 1 would give us 2. Now we can go back and do this distribution. So we have a negative 1 being distributed to everything inside these parentheses. So we will have negative 1 times b will give us negative b. Negative 1 times a positive 2b will give us negative 2b. And negative 1 times positive 2 will give us a negative 2. And now we can bring everything else down. 50 equals 10b minus 30. I'll switch colors and we'll keep simplifying. Now we need to combine like terms on the same side of the equal sign. So we have negative b and negative 2b will combine to give us a negative 3b. And we have negative 2 and 50, which will combine together to give us 48, 50 minus 2. Then we bring everything else down. And now we can start doing opposite operations to combine like terms. Let's start with our b's. We have negative 3b, or this 3b is being subtracted, so the opposite will be adding 3b to both sides. These 3b's will cancel, giving us 13b minus 30 is equal to 48. And now 30 is being subtracted from 13b. Let me change colors one more time. So the opposite is going to be adding 30 to both sides. These 30's will cancel, giving us 13b is equal to 78. And now we can pull this off to the side here, because we're going to need a little bit more room for this last step. Change colors one more time. 13 is being multiplied to b, so the opposite operation here is going to be dividing both sides by 13. These 13's will cancel, giving us b is equal to, what is 78 divided by 13? This is not a multiplication that I know off the top of my head, and 13 is a prime number. So we can't factor out the greatest common factor to simplify this fraction down to help us out. So what I would recommend here is testing out some of your answer choices. I know it's definitely not 2. 2 times 13 would give me 26, and that's nowhere near 78. Right? 13 times 13, squaring 13 would take us to a number far above 78. So that also can be eliminated. So the next number I would try would honestly be the number 6. Let's do 13 times 6 and see if we get 78. 6 times 3 will give us 18, carry the 1, and 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So 78 divided by 13 will give us 6, making answer choice B our correct answer.